Good morning, Pagosa. This is Coffee Talk with Linda Richmond. I'm just joking. This is Roger. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I want to talk to you guys today about our Archuleta County elections. It's over. It's all done. Everything's been done and counted, whether we agree with it or not, whether there was meddling going on or not. Do we know? We don't know. It's as a former programmer, developer, analyst, with an analytical mind, I can see the flaws in the system, and it's definitely, there's room for a lot of cheating. So beyond that, let's go ahead and just move forward with what I'm going to be talking about today. So we had in this issue here, the November 10th, 2022 issue of the Pagosa Springs SUN. We had a letter to the editor. This is from Bob Scott. This is very funny. So Bob Scott, as most of you know, is Lisa Scott's husband. And Lisa Scott, as some of you know, but not all of you know, was Mike LaRue's, Mike LaRue for Archuleta County Sheriff, was Mike LaRue's campaign manager. So there's a portion in here. Let's just get started with what this accusation is about, what this letter is about. This letter is about Bob Scott basically accusing Wayne Bryant of stating that Lisa Scott left the country because she was afraid to confront Wayne Bryant on theft of his signs, of his campaign signs, which we'll get to in a minute. But I'm going to go ahead and read this letter from Bob Scott. It's pretty funny. Okay. Dear editor, by the time this letter is published, Archuleta County will have a new sheriff and they will receive my full support. I don't know if that's going to be true with Wayne Bryant, but maybe not. I don't know. In light of that, and look at me, I'm already accusing him of something that maybe he is going to follow through with, that he would accept Wayne Bryant. So I call myself out here. That's on me. In light of that, my letter is in response to the unfounded and numerous accusations made by our erstwhile candidate for Sheriff Wayne Bryant. Okay, well, there's a lot of accusations that are actually published in this paper as well, that are public record if you want to go look at some cases and find some case numbers in regards to our sheriff's department being sued. So yeah, go ahead and check that stuff out. And I'm pretty sure you know about this stuff, Bob Scott. Let's go ahead and play coy for a little bit. Okay, his next line here is the important part. I'd like to first address his comments regarding my wife, Lisa Scott, being mysteriously out of the country. She was out of the country on a trip to visit former Rotary Club exchange students, who have previously stayed with us. She wasn't out of the country to avoid Wayne Bryant, much to his chagrin. I'm going to repeat that last line. She wasn't out of the country to avoid Wayne Bryant, much to his chagrin. Okay, clarification, buddy. Want to let you know that Wayne Bryant had never once accused Lisa Scott of leaving Archuleta County because she was afraid to confront Wayne Bryant. Wayne never alleged that, ever. And you want to know what I do? One of the things that I do, besides, one of the things I do constantly is archive things on the net, on the web. I don't know if you know how archives work on the internet, but an archive is basically a snapshot at any point in time of a website. I'm sorry, not of a website, of a web page. So correct myself there. And what it is, so let's say Wayne Bryant wrote an article. He wrote an article on, I'm going to give this one for example here. He wrote this article on October 30th, 2022. And that article, I decided to take a screenshot of it. That screenshot I took was October 30th, 2022 at 2:29, I don't know, 29:09, whatever this UTC. Time zones are not my thing. But I took a screenshot of it. And what the screenshot does is a permanent capture of that particular article on his website at that point in time. Now, Wayne can go in the future and have somebody else or himself revise that article or even delete it. This archive still remains. It's a snapshot of that point in time. It can't be changed. And so this is the original thought. This is the original written piece of Wayne Bryant's publication at that time. So you're alleging, because there's a lot of alleging going on here. You're alleging that Wayne Bryant stated to the public that he alleges that Lisa Scott left because she was afraid to confront Wayne Bryant. That's what you said, right? Okay, so this article, I archived it. I make a habit of archiving everything I run into, especially with Archuleta County politics. And the article is called, "Could Election Meddling Again Have Occurred?" The article was first published on October 30th, 2022. I archived it the same day. So I'm reading you the archived version of this. The link to this archive is archive.ph/lowercase y as in yellow, lowercase a as in apple, uppercase S as in Sam, the number 3, uppercase G as in girl. So you can go ahead and read it for yourself. Even if you changed it on his website or deleted this page, this still remains as a permanent archive. So this article starts off by saying, "We have received multiple anonymous tips that the driver of a silver Porsche on the afternoon of Monday, October 24th, 2022, was alleged to have stolen my campaign sign. This is the third time that this has occurred." I'm going to add this part in here. It's not in the article, but it is the third time that it had occurred in that specific spot, right next to the post office. Now I'll go ahead and go back to the article here. "Even though I had permission to have the sign up. In the video," and then he provides a YouTube link to the footage that was received showing the incident of the alleged theft. "You see a brown GMC Yukon with Monica Medina campaign banners on it parked for hours." Yes, it was parked for about 6 hours, it seemed like. "Towards the end of the footage, you then see a late model silver Porsche Cayenne with a sun and moonroof, a rare vehicle in town." I'm going to go ahead and deflect from the article for a minute, from his editorial or his post. I'm going to go ahead and add that this vehicle, this particular Porsche Cayenne, silver Porsche Cayenne with a sun/moonroof, also had five spoke rim wheels. You can customize your Porsche to have whatever rims you want on there. I think some of them have 10 and some of them have 12 and some of them have 5. So again, that adds to the rarity of this vehicle and the coincidental nature of this vehicle belonging, alleged to have belonged to Mike LaRue's campaign manager is actually, the timing is impeccable. The coincidence is impeccable. And the license plate, the custom license plate, I'm not going to give it away on here, but it's almost for certain belonging to somebody being mentioned. So let's just leave it at that. So now going back to this article. "That rare vehicle in town pulled up behind the Yukon. It is only there for a few moments. During that time, my sign is removed. Then the vehicle leaves. This is a felony. That is a fact. Is Mike informing his campaign committee to violate the law? That is a question. If the allegations regarding who this thief are true, this could be Mike LaRue's campaign manager, Lisa Scott. She does own a silver late model Porsche Cayenne with a sun/moonroof. If these allegations are true, sorry about the run-on sentence, but that's how it was written, as Lisa is Mike's entrusted, chosen campaign manager, he would have known that this was going on. Otherwise, this shows incompetence and a willingness to violate the law for his own gain. Does this sound familiar? Unfortunately, this is the important part, people. This is the part that coincides with the negative question and the negative way he's trying to portray Wayne Bryant in this letter to the editor here. Unfortunately, we can't ask Lisa since she's left the country for a couple of weeks. I know that if my campaign manager would have done something similar, I would have fired them and turned them in. Since we can't get a hold of Lisa to verify this, I would think that my opponent would need to step forward with the truth. If he has no answer, then it shows his ability to surround himself with untrustworthy people whom are willing to violate campaign laws. Is this who you want for your new sheriff? There are about four more paragraphs in this article. I'll let you read it at your leisure. But the point is this. Bob Scott, you're changing the subject. Wayne never said, as I've read here, this is from the archive, the day that it was published, Wayne never stated, pointed out, alleged, insinuated that Lisa Scott left the country because she was afraid to confront Wayne Bryant. He never said that. He never alleged it. He never put the idea forth. He just said she was out of the country. He received tips from anonymous people stating that. Your letter to the editor makes it seem like he's the bad guy, that he is targeting Lisa, saying, you know what? Oh, Lisa I want to confront Lisa, and I'm going to go ahead and bring this to her, and she did steal my sign, and no, look, she left because she didn't want to answer the questions. 100%, that is not what he's saying here. But good way of twisting words. I think, I don't know, are you an attorney? I have no idea. But here's the thing. You're trying to change. Wayne Bryant is the real victim here. Wayne Bryant is the victim of campaign laws, not campaign finance laws, campaign laws, election laws. So this is election meddling, alleged election meddling. If it did in fact occur, and if the allegations are true, and it happens to be that Lisa Scott was the one that took that sign, we can't allege the first or second time that sign was taken down that it was Lisa Scott, but the allegation is plausible with the witnesses, the footage, and the people stating that they know who owns that car. Plus, again, with that rare license plate, I'm not going to bring it up, but it's a pretty interesting license plate name, customized license plate. With all those things, this is the thing that you should be addressing. Not putting shift on Wayne Bryant. Wayne Bryant here is the victim of theft. Wayne Bryant here is the victim of consistently having his signs taken down over and over and over again by people who think that they're above the law. We had a realtor here, I'm not going to say her name, but we had a realtor who consistently kept taking down his signs. Now, the first time she gave them back to him, but I mean, after that, no. You know, it's like every single time a sign went up, she felt that because she either was the realtor to put that property on the market, that she had every right to remove that sign. She in fact is not. That goes against campaign laws. That goes against the law. It's not her property. She's just the realtor on it. So yeah, there's certain spots where, yeah, she does own. I believe this person owns a specific spot where she did have a right to take the signs down. He later apologized for that, and that all squared itself away. But the other properties, no. That's a whole different story here. We have to play. We have to not even play. We have to make sure that we are all working under the same laws here, under the same election rules, the same election laws, and nobody is. You know, he's been having to. You know, he met with a community 5-6 days a week, public community, people who are actual citizens here, who some of them, they're struggling to make ends meet. You know, he met with these people daily. He met with prominent people. You know, he met with veterans. He met with people who, religious people. Every week he went to, I can't remember what it's called, like a Bible school or something, every week. And he would never miss those. He would never miss them, even unless one time he was dire sick. And I think he had to miss some things and he regretted it. But you're altering his character here. He's merely pointing out some allegations. He's merely pointing out that, you know, his sign was stolen. He's got the footage to prove it. By whom? Could be Lisa Scott. Again, it's alleged. Why do you keep changing it to make it seem like she's the victim here? I'm sorry, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can go ahead and publish it in the paper, and the Pagosa the Pagosa Springs SUN will go ahead and publish your words. The people will look at that and be like, oh my gosh, you know what? Yeah, and we're so happy that Wayne Bryant wasn't elected. Look at how he was targeting Lisa Scott. Again, I'm here to clear the record. Go ahead, people. Look at the archive, and you look for yourself. He never once accused Lisa of leaving because she was afraid to confront him. That's all I got. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I hope you share this video with other Archuleta County residents and voters. I just want the truth to be out there. Election's over. It is what it is at this point in time. Now the time comes for them to make sure that they keep their word on what they're going to be doing, even though, you know, some of their words were just empty platitudes. And again, look at me being prejudgmental here. Yeah, maybe we'll see. You know, maybe they'll change this county and we'll be fiscally responsible. Maybe Veronica Medina will go ahead and be a fiscally responsible BOCC chair. Maybe Mike LaRue will stop targeting people legally and lawfully using their property how they wish to grow whatever they want. Again, barring illegal drugs. But I mean, yeah, there's a lawsuit there as well, or an alleged lawsuit, I should say. But let's see if they held up their words. This is where we're at in this election, but I just want to clear the air about this little incident here with this sign theft and trying to make Wayne Bryant look like the bad guy when he in fact had his property stolen. All right, guys. Peace out.